Hi, my beloved Virgo. Welcome to your reading. I thank you so much for your time. If you're interested in booking me for a reading, Virgo, you will find my email listed in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, including one-on-one sessions with me via video call or FaceTime. Okay, Virgo. So let's begin with your reading. Okay, I want to start by explaining to you what is actually happening here, what this reading is about. This is what I'm calling the hand of God, okay? Solely for the self-improvement of you, Virgo, okay? Let's take a look at what the hand of God actually is. It's formless, but it plays a role in everyone's life in a way that they need it to. It provides us with what we need. And I'm gonna name what it provides for us, and you take from it what you need. It's either you need this or this is what is happening in your life, okay? So what hand is God bestowing upon your life right now, okay? And with your answer in mind, after I read you this, keep that answer in mind while I do your reading, okay? So the hand of God provides us with healing, transformation, elevation, awakening, deliverance, as well as truth. So place yourself where necessary. You might need a hand of God in these certain aspects, or the hand of God might already be upon you and you are experiencing these things. Keep that answer in mind. Let's begin. So we're going to be taking a look at two aspects of your life right now. The first one being, what do you need to work on, okay, Virgo, in order to improve the quality of your life, okay? Let's see. What do you need to work on, Virgo, in order to improve the quality of your life? Okay. We have the title card as well as the Four of Swords. Okay, Virgo, so what I'm seeing for you is there is a need for you to, I feel like you're shutting yourself out. Even from those closest to you, you tend to be very subjective in many ways, and especially from an emotional standpoint of things. You'd much rather take the logical approach and not the emotional approach, okay? And this then limits the amount of healing that transpires in your life in many ways, okay? I don't want to get into it, but it's not a good thing to always handle things from a logical aspect of things, okay? It's like certain situations in your life and certain relationships, certain things in your life require you to tackle them from a different approach, and this is from an emotional standpoint, okay? I feel like you need to work on how you express yourself emotionally. Instead of maybe saying something like, what you did is upsetting me, you could much rather say, I feel very upset by what you did. I feel like you need to acknowledge your feelings, Virgo. You need to acknowledge them. They're there, you know it, you feel it. You just choose not to, and you choose to ignore it because you can't ignore your feelings. You're that sign that is able to ignore their feelings. Followed by Scorpio. Libra can too, okay? But we're speaking about you. You need to address how you feel in order for there to be progress within yourself and the quality of your life in general. You cannot sit with your emotions unspoken, unexpressed. They'll manifest themselves in unhealthy habits. They'll manifest themselves in unhealthy character traits. And when they do so, it'll feel like you have no control over it because it's too deep now. That's because you've sat with them for so long. And the work you need to put in within that regard will be much more difficult because it'll be a bigger process you'll need to handle. Because then you'll need to tackle your character now. You'll need to tackle your way of being. It won't just simply be, I need to express more of how I feel, because now it's manifested itself differently, and it's affecting you in different ways. So don't let it get there, Virgo. Handle it, like right then and there. Don't ignore it. Handle it and understand your role in it. And don't allow yourself to ever be controlled by it. I want to pull more for you, okay? Within this regard, I know you need this. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups. Do not be deceived by your own thoughts. Do not be deceived by your own emotions, Virgo. If you feel the way you do, address it. And I'm not saying tell somebody, vocalize it. No, I'm saying address it for you, in you, so you know where you stand with what you feel. And you're not just floating with it. You understand, okay, I feel this way. And this is where I stand with that emotion. And this is how I can furthermore move on from it. Okay? Don't just ignore it and sit with it. Because then they'll begin, those emotions and those thoughts will begin to play tricks on you. And before you know it, you are carrying a burden. You are strained. You're emotionally burdened. Okay, Virgo, and you don't need that. So we're taking a look at the second aspect of your life, okay? We're taking a look at the second aspect of your life, Virgo, which is what goals can be set in order to increase your current state of abundance. And I'm not talking financial abundance. I'm not talking financial abundance. I'm talking abundance in these forms. The first form being the abundance of relationships in your life. Meaning, one, the relationship you have with yourself. Two, the people who are going to be joining you on your journey. So what goals can be set in order to increase your current state of abundance within that regard? So we already established, I think, what you can do for yourself. Let's see what comes out for you within that regard, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. Your feelings and emotions are very important for you at this time, okay, in your life. But this is a beautiful transformation that is happening right now. Death card, Queen of Wands. I see you going through a beautiful transformation. And this transformation is with regards to the relationship you have with yourself, okay? Feel like the relationship with yourself is becoming better in many ways. As long as you keep doing what needs to be done, okay, to get there. But I also see that there is an ending happening with regards to the relationships you have with others. It's like if you had a certain approach, with regards to the relationships you have with others, I see that approach is shifting for the better of the relationships you have with others. So I see you maybe taking the initiative to put in more effort, okay, and being more present in your relationships. I see that, you know, those around you admire you, Virgo. They think you out of this world, okay? They really they feel connected to you, okay? This could be, you know, just people who you don't have to regularly talk to these people. They always around you. These are people of your reality and your world, Virgo. Take it as it applies to you, okay? Those who are connected to you, those who experience you in some way. I feel like there's a lot of emotion though that lies upon this. This could be emotional growth. I see that, you know, once you choose to address things differently about how you feel with those around you, that will improve the bond you have with them, and it will create a better way of understanding one another so that there is less conflict. So you need to be more evident and intentional in your way of expression to others. Don't give people hints. Don't just disappear. Don't just become cold out of nowhere. You need to express, Virgo, or you will sit with those emotions and they will hurt you in the long run. You need to do it for you so that you can be able to release and let go, and you can have a better life for yourself in a way that you need, okay? I see you still letting go of certain connections that once meant, you know, a lot to you, made you very happy, and people that made you happy. You might have to let go of certain people, or I see you just, you know, there's a lot of release or cleansing going on within that regard. Yeah, definitely moving on here. I see that, you know, you are evolving and not a lot of people comprehend your level of maturity because of your evolution. So not everyone can be around you, Virgo, and that's okay. You are not meant to be that person that is surrounded by many people or has too many friends. You know, if there is that one person you value, that is okay. Work towards building a better connection with them. And if you have more than one person, you know, that is okay too. And if you don't want to have anyone around you and you are doing so in a healthy way of like, I just love my own space and I'm okay with being in my own space and I'm content with that, then, you know, that's okay too. Okay, Virgo, let's move on to the second form of abundance, okay, which is abundance of healing. Everybody needs healing, Virgo. Everyone. And I feel like it is a form of abundance because everyone needs it. And when you have it, you can have a lot of it or you can have a little of it, but you can always improve and increase it, okay? Healing. Let's see what you can do, Virgo, on your end to increase your current state of healing, to meet, how to meet God halfway, okay? Within that regard. I feel like we've touched on that for you though in many ways. But yeah, this is coming out 2 of Swords. So, okay, the Death again. Scorpio energy. So it's like you're being called to stop. Yeah, again, going back to not acknowledging how you feel, okay? Stop dwelling in secret. Stop holding on to certain things that you feel that you know are not good for you. And start having a better way of speaking to yourself about how you feel. So don't get too frustrated with yourself. Don't get unkind in the way you speak to yourself, okay? You are merely a human being experiencing this life thing, Virgo. You cannot carry such expectations on yourself to have it all figured out and be in control of it. Okay, you cannot be in control of the things the bad things that happen to you, okay? But you can do what's necessary for your healing. And I feel like you might have some childhood traumas that you might be dealing with right now. I'm sorry. I feel like, you're going to see why certain things had to turn out the way they did. And this is going to bring you a lot of healing. And you're going to see it because you need to, okay? You need to see the truth of, your childhood trauma in order to be set free from it. Because what's keeping you trapped is how it made you feel, its impact on you. And that can only be addressed in truth. You cannot lie to yourself about how you felt as a child about what was happening. You need to look at it as it is, even if you are currently, an adult. Childhood trauma affects you even if you're 60. It's inevitable, okay? It's inevitable. Everybody needs to heal from that at some point in their life, and I feel like this is what you are going through. The self-reflection is going to get you to those revelations you need for healing to come because of the childhood trauma. Okay, so I hope I didn't lose you. The self-reflection of you looking at yourself, understanding your role in things, understanding how you feel and addressing how you feel correctly is going to bring you revelations that are going to bring you healing. Those revelations will bring you healing in the aspect of your childhood trauma, okay? That's what you need to do to meet God halfway. Do what you can. I've already told you what you need to do and what will come of it once you do it. Don't expect instant results, Virgo. Everything is a process and we're all on different time, like soul paths, okay? So it'll come to everybody when it comes to everybody at the right time. You understand? That'll be all for you, Virgo. I really hope this helped you, okay? If you're interested in booking me for a reading, you will find my email listed in the description box below. This was for you, for your self-improvement and overall for a better life, Virgo. And I hope this helped. I'm sending you nothing but love and healing and whatever else you need. Until next time.